Hollywood has always thrived on glamour, mystery, and reinvention. Yet, behind the bright lights, some of its most familiar faces carried private truths for years before speaking them aloud. A few startled the public, others moved people deeply, and some, simply by living more openly, quietly changed what honesty could look like in American entertainment. Before we go any further, please leave a comment sharing where you are watching from and what time it is there right now. I always enjoy seeing how far these stories travel and who is here together for this moment. Ellen DeGeneres. She became one of America's most recognizable entertainers through sitcom success and daytime television. In 1997, she came out through The Oprah Winfrey Show and her famous Time cover. The reaction was historic, both supportive and punishing. She later married Portia de Rossi, showing that truth, even when costly, can still lead to lasting love. Jill Bennett. She helped sustain lesbian visibility outside the biggest spotlight through queer film and web series such as And Then Came Lola and We Have to Stop Now. She was openly out early in her career and spoke about staying visible. Queer audiences valued that commitment. Her marriage to Lauren Neal shows that quieter fame can still leave a meaningful mark. Jodie Foster. She guarded her private life for years despite being the Oscar-winning star of Taxi Driver and The Silence of the Lambs. Her 2013 Golden Globe speech was widely interpreted as a public coming-out moment, though she later suggested it was more complicated. Many viewers found it moving and dignified. She married Alexandra Hedison in 2014, proving privacy and honesty can stand together. Michael Urie. He built a reputation on wit and warmth through Ugly Betty, theatre work, and later Shrinking. By 2009 and 2010, he was openly describing himself as queer in interviews. Fans responded warmly. His long relationship with Ryan Spahn reflects a life that feels calm, steady, and fully lived, without needing a dramatic declaration to make it real. Neil Patrick Harris. He handled fame and truth with unusual grace while becoming forever linked to How I Met Your Mother and a brilliant stage career. In 2006, he came out in a statement to People. Fans largely embraced him. He later married David Burtka, and their long partnership became a warm example of stability, family life, and joyful openness. Isha Haley. She helped define a generation of lesbian visibility on screen through the L Word and a long place in queer pop culture. She had been publicly open for years, and audiences valued that honesty. Much of her later private life has stayed guarded. Her story still suggests that early representation can become something lasting, intimate, and deeply personal. Ian McKellen. He had already earned immense respect before speaking publicly about being gay, even as millions knew him as Gandalf and Magneto. In 1988, he came out during a BBC radio discussion while opposing Section 28. Many admired that courage immediately. Unmarried, he remains a towering public voice, showing how honesty can deepen rather than diminish an extraordinary legacy. Victor Garber. He spent years earning admiration through Titanic, Alias, and decades of elegant character work before publicly confirming his private life. By 2013, he was openly acknowledging being gay and referencing longtime partner Raina Andreessen. The response was calm and respectful. He later married Andreessen, showing how dignity, patience, and love can deepen a career already built on grace. Rosie O'Donnell. She became beloved for talk show success and unmistakable comic warmth, then came out publicly in 2002 while advocating around gay adoption. The response was strong and often divided, but many admired her candor. Her later marriages and family life remained visible for years, linking her story to advocacy, courage, and deeply personal conviction. Luke Macfarlane. He became a familiar leading man with warmth and ease through Brothers and Sisters, Hallmark films, and later Brothers. In 2008, he came out in an interview with the Globe and Mail and later admitted how frightening that felt. Fans respected his honesty. His life with Hig Roberts suggests that truth can lead toward love, not away from it. George Takei. He spent decades as a familiar face before publicly coming out, even while remaining forever beloved as Sulu from Star Trek. In 2005, he confirmed he was gay in Frontiers and spoke openly about his longtime partner. Fans welcomed him with affection and respect. He later married Brad Altman, showing that truth spoken later in life can still expand love and legacy. Guillermo Diaz. He built his career with intensity and heart through Scandal, Party Girl, and a long run of vivid character roles. Openly gay for much of his public life, he later spoke candidly in interviews about growing up afraid and learning self-acceptance. Audiences respected that honesty. His path suggests that survival, craft, and authenticity can become inseparable. Jim Parsons. He became one of television's best-known comic actors through The Big Bang Theory before his personal life entered the public record. In 2012, the New York Times noted that he was gay and in a long-term relationship. The response was supportive. He later married Todd Spywak, reflecting loyalty, privacy, and a durable kind of love. Russell Tovey. He built a career on intelligence, sensitivity, and emotional clarity through Looking Years and Years and The History Boys. Openly gay from early in public life, he later shared that he had been warned his sexuality might hurt his career. Fans respected that candor. His story still suggests that self-acceptance can become part of an actor's strength. Matt Bomer. He earned an image as one of television's most polished leading men through White Collar and later acclaimed dramatic roles. In 2012, he publicly thanked partner Simon Halls and their children during an awards speech, effectively coming out with grace. Fans praised the moment. Their family life came to represent tenderness, elegance, and everyday authenticity. Heather Matarazzo. She built a career on unusual honesty and vulnerability through Welcome to the Dollhouse, The Princess Diaries, and later Scream. In 2004, press coverage and interviews made her sexuality public in a way many queer viewers appreciated. She later married Heather Turman, offering a story that connects youthful familiarity with deeply affirming adult truth. Raven Simonet. She grew up in front of America while becoming a familiar Disney-era star through The Cosby Show and That's So Raven. In 2013, a public post supporting marriage equality effectively confirmed her sexuality. Fans were largely supportive. She later married Miranda Pearman Madej, showing that growing up famous does not prevent life from finally feeling fully your own. Andrew Rannells. He built fame through wit, charm, and openness across the Book of Mormon Girls and Broadway. In 2012, he spoke plainly in an interview about being gay, saying he had never really hidden it. Audiences responded easily. His later partnership with Tuck Watkins reflects how authenticity can feel most natural when it is never performed for drama. Sarah Paulson. She became known for fearless performances and emotional range through American Horror Story and American Crime Story. Rather than one dramatic announcement, she spoke openly over time, especially as her relationship with Holland Taylor became public around 2015 and 2016. Many fans were supportive. Their long partnership shows how calm honesty can carry a quiet but unmistakable power. Kate Moore-Enig. She became a defining face of queer television through The L Word and the iconic Shane McCutcheon. Her public identity unfolded naturally over time, and later interviews made that openness unmistakable. Audiences embraced her as an icon. She later married Anna Resende, proving that authenticity can feel strongest when lived with ease instead of announced for effect. Billy Porter. He turned visibility into an art form through pose, kinky boots, and fearless red carpet style. Openly gay for years, he deepened public honesty in 2021 by revealing he was HIV positive after living privately with it since 2007. Many admired that courage. Even after his later separation from Adam Smith, his story still speaks to survival, self-definition, and unapologetic truth. B.D. Wong. He became a rare, openly gay Asian American star through Law & Order SVU, M. Butterfly, and a long career across stage and screen. His sexuality entered public record through interviews and family life over many years. Audiences respected that openness. He later married Richard Schnorr, showing that love and reinvention can still follow loss, change, and hard-earned renewal. Lily Tomlin. She became one of America's most treasured comic performers through Laugh-In, 9 to 5, and Grace and Frankie. Her public identity unfolded gradually as her lifelong bond with Jane Wagner became widely known. Audiences adored that devotion. They married in 2013, proving that love can endure quietly for decades before finally receiving public recognition. Cheyenne Jackson. He became known for polished charisma and emotional openness through Broadway, 30 Rock, and American Horror Story. Publicly gay for years, he never turned identity into spectacle, instead living with unusual clarity. Fans responded warmly. He married Jason Landau in 2014, and their marriage continues to show how glamour, domestic life, and authenticity can exist together naturally. Jesse Tyler Ferguson. He helped make a gay married man feel ordinary to millions of viewers through Modern Family. Openly gay throughout his public career, he never needed one dramatic announcement to define him. Audiences embraced him warmly. He married Justin Makita in 2013, and their family life continues to show how visibility can feel most powerful when it seems natural. Alexandra Hedison. She moved through Hollywood with far more privacy than spectacle while building work in acting, directing, and photography. Publicly known as lesbian for years, her life drew wider notice through major relationships and later marriage. Audiences generally responded with respect. She married Jodie Foster in 2014, showing that steady love can flourish beautifully without much noise. Jane Lynch. She became one of television's most beloved comic presences through Glee and a long career in sharp, scene-stealing roles. She never depended on one headline coming out moment, choosing instead to live openly and speak plainly about her life. Audiences embraced that ease. Her later marriage to Jennifer Chaney reflects an authenticity that feels steady, elegant, and unforced. Ben Whishaw. He became known as an actor of unusual sensitivity through Paddington, Skyfall, and finely textured dramatic work. Around 2013 and 2014, public reporting confirmed he was gay and in a civil partnership with Mark Bradshaw. The response was respectful. Though they later separated, his story still suggests that privacy and authenticity can learn to live side by side. Jonathan Bailey. He emerged as a modern leading man with wit, elegance, and emotional depth through Bridgerton and Fellow Travelers. In recent interviews, he has spoken openly about being gay and about coming out in his 20s. Fans embraced him warmly. he keeps current relationships private, showing that openness and boundaries can still exist together with confidence. Amanda Bearse. She became one of television's earliest openly lesbian sitcom stars through Married with Children. In 1993, she publicly came out while still connected to a major network comedy. For many viewers, that honesty felt brave. She later married Carrie Schenken, proving that early visibility can matter for generations long after headlines fade. David Hyde Pierce. He built one of television's most beloved comic legacies through Frasier before addressing his private life publicly. In 2007, he confirmed he was gay as coverage increasingly acknowledged longtime partner Brian Hargrove. The response was respectful. He later married Hargrove, showing that quiet devotion can be just as powerful as dramatic confession. Jonathan Bennett. He carried teen idol recognition into a more open public life through Mean Girls. By 2017, he was publicly discussing his relationship with James Vaughn, and fans responded with affection. They married in 2022. His story shows that old Hollywood image-making can soften, making room for love that feels visible, cheerful, and true. Kate McKinnon. She became one of comedy's most distinctive modern stars through Saturday Night Live and later film roles. By 2012, coverage around her SNL debut openly identified her as gay, making that visibility quietly historic. Audiences embraced her naturally. She keeps her relationships private, showing that representation can feel strongest when it arrives without spectacle. Clea Duvall. She became both a queer screen favorite and an important creator behind the camera through But I'm a Cheerleader, The Faculty, and later Happiest Season. She has said she came out at 16, though her early Hollywood years were harder. Audiences respected that journey. Her married life reflects how surviving silence can later turn into creating joy for others. Sean Hayes. He became a television favorite through Will and Grace and his brilliant comic timing long before speaking plainly in the press. In 2010, he publicly discussed being gay and his relationship in The Advocate. Fans responded warmly. He later married Scott I. Senegal, and their partnership came to reflect stability, affection, and the comfort of finally being fully seen. T.R. Knight. He won affection as a gentle television presence through Grey's Anatomy. In 2006, he came out publicly after a painful on-set controversy pushed private matters into the open. Viewers sympathized with him. He later married Patrick Leahy, and his story came to reflect resilience, recovery, and the dignity of moving forward. Wanda Sykes. She had already built a major career through fearless stand-up, sharp television work, and unmistakable comic authority before making a defining public declaration. In 2008, she came out at a rally against Proposition 8 in Las Vegas. Support was strong. She remains married to Alex Niedbalski, showing how conviction, family, and truth can stand together with grace. Cherry Jones. She built a career on intelligence and authority through Tony-winning stage work and later television roles in 24 and Succession. Publicly out for years, she became one of the most respected openly lesbian actresses in American entertainment. Audiences admired her deeply. She later married Sophie Huber, showing that artistic gravitas and personal authenticity can stand together without compromise. Portia de Rossi. She spent years balancing fame with deep private fear through Ally McBeal and Arrested Development. By the mid-2000s, she was publicly open, and her relationship with Ellen DeGeneres made that truth unmistakable. Audiences responded with fascination and support. She later married DeGeneres, showing how love can create the safety that honesty sometimes needs. Fortune Feimster. She became one of America's most warmly received lesbian comics through stand-up television work and instantly relatable charm. Publicly open throughout her rise, she made representation feel easy and human. Fans embraced her deeply. Though her marriage to Jack Smith later ended, her story still shows that honesty and joy can leave a lasting imprint. Wentworth Miller. He built his fame on cool restraint and quiet intensity through Prison Break. In 2013, he came out through a public letter declining a Russian festival invitation over anti-gay policies. The response was deeply supportive. He has kept his relationships private, reminding people that courage does not require surrendering every part of life. Lea DeLaria. She built her reputation on bold honesty through Orange is the New Black and a pioneering comedy career. In 1993, she became the first openly gay comic to appear on American television. Queer audiences especially celebrated that visibility. Though not currently married, her legacy still proves that refusing shame can open doors for countless people after you. Colman Domingo. He rose into major acclaim with elegance and authority through Rustin Euphoria and a commanding stage career. Publicly open for years, he became one of Hollywood's most visible gay leading men as awards attention grew. Audiences admired that confidence. He married Raul Domingo in 2014, showing how love, patience, and visibility can mature together beautifully. Meredith Baxter. She spent years embodying a familiar American television mother through family ties before sharing her truth. In 2009, she came out on The Today Show and spoke with unusual calm about her life. Viewers responded warmly. She later married Nancy Locke, offering a late-in-life story that showed honesty can arrive gently and still change everything. Nathan Lane. He was already deeply admired through Broadway brilliance, The Birdcage, and unforgettable comic timing before coming out publicly. In 1999, after Matthew Shepard's murder, he spoke more openly about being gay. Many respected that honesty. He later married Devlin Elliott, and their enduring partnership came to symbolize how wit, dignity, and truth can live beautifully together. Samira Wiley. She rose to prominence with warmth, honesty, and emotional depth through Orange is the New Black and The Handmaid's Tale. Publicly open through her breakthrough years, she became an important queer presence on television. Fans embraced her warmly. She married Lauren Morelli in 2017, and her story still shows how visibility can leave a lasting mark. Andrew Scott. He became known for soulful performances and piercing emotional intelligence through Sherlock, Fleabag, and All of Us Strangers. Rather than staging one dramatic revelation, he spoke openly over time, with 2013 coverage treating him as publicly out. Audiences respected that restraint. He keeps his relationships private, showing that truth can remain real even when intimacy stays protected. Wilson Cruz. He became a pioneer long before many viewers realized it through My So-Called Life and later Star Trek, Discovery. Publicly open for years, he also spoke candidly about coming out to family as a teenager. That reaction was painful at home but affirming among viewers. His legacy shows how representation can heal lives as well as careers. Tig Notaro. She turned personal truth into art through fearless stand-up One Mississippi and a voice unlike anyone else in comedy. Publicly open for years, she never treated being lesbian as a dramatic reveal. Audiences cherished that honesty. She married Stephanie Allen in 2015, and their family life reflects how humor, resilience, and deep affection can beautifully coexist. Lena Waithe. She became one of Hollywood's most visible queer creatives through Master of None, The Chi, and her powerful work as a writer and producer. Publicly open for years, she made that identity part of her speeches and storytelling. Audiences admired her candor. Though her marriage ended, her visibility still shows how representation can open space for others. Holland Taylor. She never treated identity as a publicity event, despite decades of sharp, intelligent performances in The Practice and 2.5 Men. In 2015, she famously said, "I live out," making clear she had long been openly lesbian. Viewers admired that clarity. Her relationship with Sarah Paulson shows how truth can feel elegant without ever becoming performance. Jonathan Groff. He built a career on warmth, vulnerability, and remarkable charm through Spring Awakening, Hamilton, Mindhunter, and Frozen. In 2009, he spoke openly about being gay during a period of growing public visibility. Fans responded with affection. He keeps much of his private life guarded today, reminding people that openness works best when it happens on one's own terms. Leslie Jordan. He became beloved for his wit and unmistakable voice through Will and Grace, American Horror Story, and joyful late-career online fame. Openly gay for much of his public life, he later spoke honestly about shame and acceptance. Audiences adored him deeply. He died in 2022 at 67, leaving a legacy of warmth, laughter, and tender courage. Sarah Gilbert. She became a familiar television presence through Roseanne and later The Talk, long before publicly addressing her sexuality. In 2010, she came out on The Talk, choosing honesty in her own voice. Viewers responded warmly. After her later marriage and divorce from Linda Perry, her story still reflects how self-recognition can arrive slowly and still change everything. Zachary Quinto. He brought intelligence and intensity to modern screen fame through Heroes and as Spock in Star Trek. In 2011, he came out in a public statement after Jamie Rodemeyer's death, saying silence no longer felt right. Many admired that choice. He remains private about current relationships, showing how visibility can also be an act of conscience. These stories remind us that fame may shape an image, but honesty shapes a life. Some found love early, some much later, and some guarded privacy more than publicity. Yet each, in a different way, showed that truth carries its own quiet power and that a legacy often grows stronger when it is lived openly.